Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our online edition of Yoga on the Labyrinth. It is my delight to join you virtually in this practice. Thank you for inviting us into whatever space you're practicing in, and whatever time I say this evening, but who knows when you're doing this. This evening's theme is when things fall apart, which I feel like for us in the last year has a pretty loaded meaning. I think a lot of us have experienced lots of things falling apart in the last year. And that's why our practice is more urgent, more necessary now than maybe any other time that I've ever been at the cathedral. The thing about yoga that is so powerful to me is that it allows you to acknowledge that eventually you're gonna fall. Eventually, you're gonna get the asana wrong. You have to learn in your practice how to make space for yourself and for others, actually, in our group practice here when we have 600 people doing the practice with us, how to allow ourselves to kind of collapse and miss the mark and pick ourselves back up. I think it's really incredible that we have this space, this little, 3 by 6 foot space on our mats to practice what that looks like in our bodies so that we can take that muscle memory and carry it into our lives, into our world, into all of the spaces that we move in, to be people who are able to adapt, who are resilient, who are capable of moving into new realities, because everything eventually does fall apart. Entropy can be scary. We might want to resist it. But it can also be funny. And one of the things I miss so much about our in-person gatherings is when everyone would just get the asana wrong at the same time. And everyone would just laugh together because it was kind of hilarious. None of us quite got it. How we hold those moments when things do fall apart in our practice tells us a lot about how we'll hold those moments in our lives and in the world. Let's learn to hold those moments with some grace, with some levity, with some self-forgiveness, so that we can do the work, so that we can be change agents, so that we can be the people that we want to become. I hope this practice is as much a blessing for you as it is for me. Namaste, and we'll see you soon in person.
Welcome to Yoga on the Labyrinth at Grace Cathedral. My name is Darren Main, and I'll be teaching this class. And I'm here with Amber Field, who will be providing our music. I've also invited in a few yoga models to help you follow along with your home practice. Now, as you practice at home, please do only what feels comfortable and safe for your own body. You can modify and rest and do whatever feels safe and natural in your body today. Our theme for this practice is When Things Fall Apart, and is based on Pema Chodron's best-selling book. And the idea is pretty simple. The idea is life is not always perfect. It is often difficult and challenging, and our plans, however much we invest in making them a reality, often fall apart. But we have the opportunity to learn from those challenges if we open ourselves to them. So in this practice, let's focus on that idea. However messed up the things in the world are, or the things in your life might be, this is an opportunity for us to grow and learn. Let's begin with a meditation. You can come to a comfortable seat. You can close your eyes and straighten your back. And allow one breath to flow into the next. Notice the busyness of your life. Notice where things in your life or in the world have fallen apart, have not gone the way you expected or hoped. Notice where there is struggle pain or suffering. And rather than avoid that challenge, invite it into your yoga practice. Our opening meditation is from Pema Chodron. Most of us do not take these difficult situations as teachings. We automatically hate them. We run like crazy. We use all kinds of ways to escape. All addictions stem from this moment when we meet our edge and we just can't stand it. We feel we have to soften it, pad it with something, and we become addicted to whatever it is that seems to ease our pain. I've asked Amber Field to lead us in our opening Om. The eyes remain closed. Empty the lungs completely. Now inhale slowly from your belly, through the ribs, to the collarbone. Exhale from the collarbone, slowly down. Inhale from the belly, slowly up. And exhaling from the top, slowly down. Maintain this breath, 5 counts in and 5 counts out. Five in and 5 out. This breath is the anchor for your mind. When the mind wanders or becomes overwhelmed or distracted, return to the breath. 5 in and 5 out. Maintain this breath. And then as you're ready, transition to child pose. The forehead on the earth, the buttocks back on the heels. Extend the arms out in front of you. Child pose is our resting posture. Anytime your body needs a break, you can come to this pose. And again, if you need to modify your practice to leave a pose out or do something entirely different that your body is asking for, please listen to your body and make those modifications. As you're ready, come up to a table on the hands and knees. Dropping the belly down as you inhale and rounding the spine as you exhale. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the heart. Exhale, rounding the spine. Moving back and forth. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, and step the heels up and down, shifting the hips side to side. Arriving in your body and finding those places of resistance in your body. Sometimes the things that fall apart happen within our body, our health and injury. Just the changes of getting older. Meet those changes, those challenges in your body with mindfulness and compassion. Walk the hands back to the feet. And find yourself hanging in a rag doll. The knees are soft, take hold of the elbows, and sway side to side. Beautiful. Simply letting go, let gravity do its work. Coming up one vertebra at a time, all the way to standing. Step to the top of your mat and bring the hands to the heart. We're going to be doing sun salutations, and I'm going to teach a little different variation on sun salutations than I typically teach, but I think you will enjoy it. So stepping to the top of your mat, bringing the arms up as you inhale, and as you exhale, fold and touch the earth. Look forward, stepping the right foot back, dropping the knee to the earth, and inhaling the arms up. Exhale the hands down. Stepping back, both knees on the floor, drop the chest and chin. Pulling through for cobra. And back to downward dog. Beautiful. Take the right foot forward between the hands, drop the left knee, and inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands down, step forward, fold deep, reach the arms high, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Again, inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. And this time, stepping the left foot back, dropping the knee. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back. You can either use both knees on the floor, or you can keep the knees off the earth for a slow chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. Take the left foot forward, drop the knee, reach the arms up. Hands to the earth. Step forward, fold deep, reaching high, and hands to the heart. Beautiful. We're going to go just a little bit deeper into our sun salutations. Inhale, reach high, and exhale, fold. Look forward, step the right foot back. This time keep the heel off the floor, or the knee off the floor, reaching high. Hands down. Step back and cycle through with or without the knees on the floor. Upward dog, downward dog. Left foot forward, arms up, hands down, step forward, fold deep, reach high, hands to the heart. Good. One more round. You're probably feeling a little bit more heat in this variation. Inhale, exhale, fold. Left foot back, knee stays up. Inhale high. Hands down. Cycle through. all the way to downward dog. Right foot forward, arms up, hands to the earth. Forward, fold deep. Reach the arms high, and hands to the heart. Beautiful. Close the eyes. Take a deep breath. 5 in, 5 out. Notice the effects of those sun salutations. Notice the heat building in your body. Opening the eyes, inhale the arms high. Exhale, fold deep. Look forward, take the right foot back. Ground the back heel and open to the side for warrior 2. Deepen the lunge, sinking the hips down. Reach through the fingertips. Smile and enjoy. Take the forearm to the thigh, the arm over the ear. You can do supported side angle. Another option is to use a yoga block, if you have one at home, or to take the full side angle if it's available. Inhale, come up. Take reverse warrior. Inhale up. Exhale the hands down. Step forward. Take a deep fold. Reaching high. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, fold. Look forward. The left foot back, ground the heel, and open to the side, taking warrior 2. Five in, 5 out. Notice where you're resisting the pose and use your breath to relax into that. The forearm to the thigh, the arm over the ear. Again, you can take full side angle or support the pose with a block. Breathe. Inhale up, reverse warrior. Inhale up, both hands to the floor, step forward, and a deep fold. Bend your knees, sitting back, then reach the arms up, chair pose. Drop the hips lower, lift the heart higher. Deep breaths, a little deeper. Straighten the knees, soft back bend. Exhale, fold. Look forward, take the right foot back. Again, ground the heel and open to warrior 2. And this time, straighten the left knee. Reaching out to the left, dropping the hand down. 5 in, 5 out. Again, you can use a yoga block if you'd like, but focus on lengthening up. Beautiful. Take your right hand down to the floor next to the left foot. And the left hand on the outside of the left foot. Work on lengthening that left leg. Soften the knee. Step forward. Fold deep. Reach the arms high. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold deep. Look forward. Take the left foot back. Open to the side, warrior two. Straighten the right knee. Reach out and down. Triangle. Breathe here. 5 in, 5 out. Again, the block, if you have one available at home. Both hands to the floor, one at each side of that right foot. And begin lengthening and straightening the right leg. Each inhalation lengthening the torso over the thigh. Each exhalation straightening the right knee a bit more. Now bend the right knee, step forward, folding deep. This time, take hold of your big toes, making quote marks with your fingers. Look forward to flatten the back. Exhale, deepen your fold. Each inhalation lifts the hips higher. Each exhalation deepen the fold. Meet your body where it is, not where you'd like it to be. All of us would like to have a perfectly healthy body that never has aches or pains or limitations or challenges. But none of us have that. Meet your body where it is now, even if that is uncomfortable or unpleasant at times. Inhale the arms up overhead. Hands to the heart. Close the eyes, take some deep breaths. And again, notice the effects of your practice. As you're ready, you can open your eyes. Find a gazing point or drishti on the floor in front of you, a point that is unmoving, standing on your right foot, and take your left foot to your ankle. Now, for some people, this challenge to your balance will be more than enough to keep you busy. You may be wobbling quite a bit. Just work here. If you have a little bit more balance, that you want to challenge yourself a bit more, start moving the leg up the thigh, all the way up to the inner thigh or into half lotus. You can then take your hands from your heart up overhead. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Feel the wobbling. Hands to the heart, foot to the earth. One of the great things about balancing poses is they often do fall apart, literally, in front of everybody in the yoga class. And our job is to, without judgment, build it back up again. Standing on the left foot, you can bring your right foot to the ankle, calf, inner thigh, or half lotus. Whichever option you're choosing, you can bring your hands to your heart or extend them overhead. Breathe and smile. And if you should fall, breathe and smile. Good. Hands to the heart. Return the foot to the earth. Good. You can cross one leg over the other. One of the things we attempt to address in our yoga practice is habit, breaking habits so that you have a choice. Right now, you've just engaged in a habit. You cross to one side versus the other out of habit. So, to break that habit, you're going to cross in the other direction. And from here, you can do this, I call this genie arms. Grant a wish if you like. But if you think you're going to fall and bruise your tailbone, then you can have your hands out for support. You're going to bend the knees and come down to sitting. Good work. We're going to do some hip opening now. So taking the left leg and lifting it up and begin doing some rocking. Now for most people, a hand on the knee and a hand on the foot is where we're going to be working. But some people have the ability to wrap the arms completely around the leg. One thing you'll notice happening is slouching. So work to straighten and lengthen the back, lifting the leg higher and rocking back and forth. Good. Let's do the other side. So taking the right leg up. And you'll probably notice that the two sides are very different. Beautiful. Now the challenging part. That was the warm-up. You're going to come to a seated position, but instead of crossing the legs as if you were sitting in meditation, you're going to stack one leg on top of the other. Now, if your hip is really tight, in this case, my right leg is on top. If my right hip and knee needed support, I could put a block or a folded blanket underneath that knee to give it a little more support. You're going to straighten and lengthen forward. Some people are able to come all the way down. But most people, even just a little forward leaning, will create a deep opening in the right hip. Breathe here. 5 in and 5 out. 5 in, 5 out. You can walk your hands over to the right side, bringing the heart closer to the right knee. And eventually over to the left side, the heart moving toward the left knee. Come center and walk back, coming up. Good. Let's do the other side. So you're going to put the other leg on top. And again, the two sides can be very different. If you need that support, put a folded blanket or a block under the left knee. Stack the legs one on top of the other. Straighten the back nice and tall. And then lean forward. Come as far as feels safe and appropriate for your body. And then find your breath. Breathe here. Breathe. Walk the hands to the left, the heart to the left knee. Five in. 5 out. And then to the other side. Your hips are a complicated combination of different muscles. Each one can be tight in its own unique way. So finding these slight micro adjustments will help you find the areas of your own hips that most need attention. Come center. Walk the hands back. Beautiful. I hope that felt good on your hips. We are going to go a little bit deeper now. Straighten the legs out in front of you. You're going to take the left leg over the right and bend the right knee back. You can bring your hands to your feet and straighten your back, and then begin rolling heart to knee. You should feel this mostly in the left hip. Now there is an advanced arm position for this pose that I will not be teaching today, but if you know it and would like to do that at home, you're welcome to do it on your own. There are people in this world that can hold this pose while taking a nap. And there are the rest of us that can find this pose very challenging. Wherever you're at, breathe and smile. Coming up, switch sides. And again, finding the position that works on this side. Know that it may be different. Holding the feet straight in the back, heart toward the right knee. 5 in, 5 out. Inhale, come up. Good work. Straighten the legs out. We're going to do a little spinal twisting to help you release your spine, and then we will do a back bend. So you can come to a position lying on your back. You can bring the knees to the chest. If your back is tender or injured, especially the low back or the SI joint, you can either skip the twisting altogether, or you can put your fist or a block between your thighs. Take both knees and drop them over to the right side. Drop the left shoulder down. And use your right hand to support the legs or to assist in a slightly deeper twist. 5 in, 5 out. Coming up, one knee and then the other, again with or without the block, and then switch sides. Breathe here. 5 in, 5 out. Slowly come up one knee and then the other. Good. Bring the feet flat on the earth. Lift the hips up and clasp the shoulders or the hands beneath you as you roll the shoulder blades toward one another. Beautiful. Lifting the hips higher. Breathing deep. Beautiful. Breathe. Now, if you have a deeper back bending practice, you're welcome to press all the way up into Urdhva Nirasana, sometimes called upward bow or wheel. And you can do that one on your own if it feels safe to do so. Breathe here. Lower down. Beautiful. Hug the knees to the chest. And if there's any movement your body would enjoy before deep relaxation, you can go ahead and do that now. When you feel complete in your practice, slowly transition to Shavasana, lying flat on your back. I encourage you to cover your body with a blanket or put on layers, as your body will tend to cool down after you practice. If you have an eye covering, you can cover your eyes. And if you have a bolster or something you can roll up and put under your knees, that can release tension from your lower back. Beautiful. Close the eyes and let the breath grow deep, dropping into the earth. Take in the sounds of Amber's voice and the beautiful music. awareness to your body. Move your fingers and your toes. And reach the arms overhead, stretching through the fingers, stretching through the toes. Take long, deep breaths. Now draw the knees to the chest. Roll carefully to one side and make your way slowly to sitting. The eyes are closed, the spine is straight and tall, and the heart is open, filled with loving kindness and compassion. Take notice of where you are in life at this moment, whether things are together or things have fallen apart. And know that this mindfulness, this practice, is the answer to both. Our closing meditation is from Pema Chodron. Life is glorious, but life is also wretched. It is both. Appreciating the gloriousness inspires us, encourages us, cheers us up, gives us a bigger perspective, energizes us. We feel connected, but if that's all that's happening, we get arrogant and start to look down on others. And there's this sense of making ourselves a big deal and being really serious about it, wanting it to be like this forever. The gloriousness becomes tinged by craving and addiction. On the other hand, wretchedness, life's painful aspect, softens us up considerably. Knowing pain is a very important ingredient of being there for another person. When you are feeling a lot of grief, you can look right into somebody's eyes because you feel you haven't got anything to lose. You're just there. The wretchedness humbles us and softens us. But if we were only wretched, it would all just go down the tubes. We'd be so depressed, discouraged, and hopeless that we wouldn't even have the energy to eat an apple. Gloriousness and wretchedness need each other. One inspires us, the other softens us. They go together. I've asked Amber to lead us in our closing 7 ohms. to the earth. Bow to all beings. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us in this online practice. In a moment, I have some very good news to share, but before I do that, I want to thank Amber for providing the amazing music for today's practice, and to thank Amber for joining us over the many years we've been together. If you'd like to learn more about Amber's music, amberfieldmusic.com. I'd also like to thank our models who joined us today so that you could get a better, richer, deeper experience of your yoga at home. And I'd like to thank Grace Cathedral for hosting this amazing class. If you'd like to learn more about the cathedral, gracecathedral.org. Now on to the good news. It's looking very much like we'll be opening at the end of June, inviting students back into this beautiful space to practice. So please keep an eye on the Grace Cathedral website, gracecathedral.org, and on our Facebook page, the Yoga on the Labyrinth Facebook page. We will have many more details. There are obviously some changes coming that you will need to be aware of. But the exciting news is that you will be back in this space practicing soon. If you need to reach me, my name is Darren Main, and you can visit my website, darrenmain.com, and I will see you online or hopefully in person very soon. Namaste.